What's up, you guys? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you. If you're new and you don't want to miss out on insightful videos in the crypto sphere, hit the bell, subscribe, and like. I'm going to talk about Tesla a little bit, and then I'm going to get into a little bit of crypto news and what's happening with Tron TRX and Bittorrent BTT. So, as you all know, I'm a holder of Tesla, and I believe in, don't mean to do this, had to check something, I'm back. And I believe in not really day trading. I mean, there's very few special people that can day trade effectively, no matter what you hear. Most people cannot. But there is such a thing as knowing how to time your entry points, holding for a while, knowing when to exit, and knowing enough to sell when you're up, and then evaluate if something's going to go up or down, if it's in an uptrend or a downtrend. So you might remember some videos ago I said that I was holding Tesla and that I might sell it at a certain point, not because I don't believe in it. Long term, I think it's great, but I'm trying to generate revenue off of the trades and make profitable trades as well, but not day trading. So what I did is I sold it at about 800. I believe it was sometime last week, 800 something dollars. And the reason was I wasn't sure from there. I sold it at $840 to be exact. I wasn't sure if from there it was going to trend up or if it was going to trend down. And a lot of the time when you're doing that, you do have to go on a feeling, and you need to be able to also read and anticipate the news and the headlines. And of course, their earnings were coming out. And the earnings, long story short, EPS was good, but not everything was good, and I won't get into all that. But again, long term, great company. I'm sure the stock will, at least in my opinion, double from here, if not triple in the next 2 years. However, I sold at 840. So now why did I do that? Well, because of course, at the moment, at that time, I believe that the stock was going to go lower than 840, and I wanted to get out with the profits on that last trade that I had made. Prior, I had it, and it had gone up to I think about $1,200, and I had sold out at $1,150 when I had previously bought it, I believe somewhere in the 700s. So anyway, what am I getting at? So today, early on in the market, it traded into the 930s, 940s. Remember, I'm doing other things. I have internet marketing ventures, as some of you know, as well, and different things going on. So I'm not sitting there, with my 100% attention on the market. So it traded up, and it looked like I made a great decision, and then it looked like I made a mistake because it was trading up quickly. It looked like it might go into the mid or high nines or even beyond. And most people would look at it and they would say, well, I really made a mistake because look, I sold it at 840, and if I had hung in there a little bit more, I would have made another $100 per share on the amount of shares I was holding. That's the wrong way to look at it, because you can't look at your decisions in hindsight. And the same thing goes with Bittorrent, Tron, and anything else that you're ever going to do with any type of investing or trading. So what I'm saying is this: instead of looking at it in hindsight, so how do I look at it? Well, I wanted to see if I felt that it's going to go up or it's going to go down. Now, it doesn't mean that for me to buy back in that it actually has to go to, back to below $840 where I sold it. No, it would be good if it does, because I believe it's going to go way higher and it gives me more of a buffer. But if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. The only reason I sold was to sit on the sidelines so I could come to a conclusion that, okay, I believe that from here it's only going to trend up and by a lot, or it's going to trend back down and go down below the 840 price. So at this point, I'm not so sure right now. I'm leaning towards that it's going to, and right now as I'm making the video, it's 4:09 in the afternoon, and it already trended down to, I think it closed under 900. Yeah, so look, it closed at, here, I think you could see that, 891 today, right? 891 and 83 cents. So I think it's going to trend down. I don't think that it's going to go into an uptrend where it's going to break 900, stay above 900, and gallop over 1,000, 1,100, and to new or near the all-time highs of, I think it was around 1,200 was the all-time high this year. Let's take a look. Yeah, so it's 12.43 and some cents. So I'm not convinced yet. Am I sure it's going to trend down? No. Am I sure it's going to trend up? No. Right now, I don't know. That's why I'm sitting on the sidelines, because I was sure enough that at 8.40 I was happy to take the profit and then sit back and say, okay, I'm going to wait and see where I think it's going. Because if I hadn't, and let's say it had gone down much, much more, or into, you know, below the 700s like it did a couple months ago, well, then that profit would technically be gone, in a sense that, I mean, it's not gone until you sell, but I wouldn't have been able to sell and have profited on that specific trade, you see. So I took the money out, and now I'm waiting to see. And if I was going to guess, my guess, because it's always a guess, nobody knows for sure about anything, no matter what they tell you, obviously, which is why I sold, that I'm probably going to be able to get it again below 8.40. And again, if not, and if I can deduce that it's on an uptrend, that's fine, because you see I took out the profit, I sold, and now I'll go back in when I feel that it's going to ride up. What you should never do, don't mess with margin, don't short stocks. Most people get destroyed. And if you're playing with margin, and if you short a stock or a crypto or whatever, you can get vaporized so fast, you have no idea how people lose millions of dollars like this. They get called in, it's time to pay up, and it's over. So you either want to hold and just, you know, go long, or don't hold. If you think something's happening, you want to sell, wait, sit on the sidelines, that's fine. But don't play with margin, and don't short stocks. Even the pros get burned. So we are at the 6-minute mark of the video. Let's take a peek and see what's happening with crypto. I just wanted to talk about that with you guys today. So I'm going to take a look here and see what the news is. So it says Dubai permits full operation to FTX subsidiary FZE via first MVP license. That's not too interesting to me. Let me see what else is happening. We got CHIPS bill provides for blockchain specialist positioned in the White House. We got crypto biz Elon Musk, the ultimate crypto tourist. So, you know, they're making fun of him because he sold all his crypto. And, you know, I would say that, listen, it's good for crypto. It shows that Bitcoin is liquid, right? Like, you can sell it quickly and get money for it. So it's a good thing. And I think inevitably in the end, all this is going to be good for Bittorrent and Tron TRX. The market's going to mature, and it's going to be a good thing, not a bad thing. Bitcoin miner capitulation due to end amid first difficulty increase since June. 200 milli BitGet BTC USDT protection fund hints at investor-centric trend. DAO approving over collateralization stablecoin splits crypto community, and the best monthly gains have happened since October 2021, which are the, as they say, 5 things to know. Binance, this is 10 minutes ago, US will delist AMP following the SEC's claim that the token is a security. We got CBOE's operating expenses spiked 312% due to underperformance of acquired crypto firm. Hong Kong University to inaugurate mixed reality classroom in the metaverse. We have Honduras attracts crypto investor tourists with Bitcoin Valley. Market correction versus bear market, the key differences. The FCA cracks down on the ads of the high-risk assets but not on crypto. And Polygon gains 83% in a month, but data show project has been losing traction. Interesting. All right, guys. Well, hope that finds you healthy, happy. That's Cointelegraph, the last minute that I was reading off of. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.